Our performer began practicing the art of mentalism and mixology when he was only 8 years old. Thank you. Since then, he's a frequent performer here at the Magic Castle. He's appeared several times in the Palace Theater, many other venues in Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Tonight, making his debut in the Parlour of Prestidigitation, please welcome Felix Jones!
And welcome to the Parlour of Prestidigitation. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, there are some who call me Felix Jones, mentalist. But Mr. Jones calls himself Mr. Jones. Mental-ish. And already Mr. Jones knows what you are all thinking. And you're correct, I do have fantastic hair. So for those of us who practice mental-ishity, it is our profession to plunge into your minds to discover what makes each of you tick tock. Yes. But do you have any idea what makes Mr. Jones tick?
I wish I was a spaceman, the fastest guy alive. I'd fly you around the universe in 50XL5. Way out in space together, congas on the sky. My heart would be a fire. Every time I gazed into your starry eyes,
Let's reward them. They made it up here. So, just before the show, I asked several randomly selected individuals to write down an answer to a question on a slip of paper of a particular color. Now, the slips are of the same color, had the same question. Thank you so much. And here they all are, randomly selected individuals. Let's give them a good old martini shake. If you would kindly put your hand in and select anyone that you like. That one there. There you go.
Yeah.
It's just stuck there. Perfect. And if you did the same but a different color. He's got pink. Perfect. You may now look at them, read them, and most important, remember. Remember. Was there two there?
Yeah.
Just remember, all right? Remember them, and now hold them to your heart. Regardless whether it's the answer you wrote or someone else wrote, we will now make them your own. I will guide you. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. and let it out. Imagine that you are back online. Waiting to get into the Jones Spectacular. And I approach you with a paper and a pen, and you are writing down the answer to the question, the very answer that you are now holding close to your heart. This is yours. Make it your own. This is your answer to the question. This is yours. All right, you may open your eyes. So bright. I will start with you. Would you kindly just switch positions? So, she has yellow, or goldenrod, as we said back in the day. And that color represented something naughty she did as a child. And what is your name? Sarah. So Sarah, by the way, I am not psychic. I am deeply intuitional. And Sarah enjoys variety in her life. Well, who doesn't? Right? Variety is the spice of life. Yes, darling. And Sarah's life is habanero. Indeed, darling, indeed. And it got her into trouble as a child. Yes, many times, darling. This is one episode that I am intuiting from you. So, imagine, visualize, if you would, a 5 and dime, a Woolworths, one of those old-timey stores, maybe not a 7-Eleven, one of those old-timey stores where you buy everything and you walk in and you smell peanuts and popcorn and grilled cheese and tomato soup, but Sarah knows exactly where to go. So you walk with her, you're seeing her with it, she's with you, and you go down to the back of the store. In the back of the store, there is racks of magazines and tawdry paperback novels. See this, you're there with Sarah. But hold on. A superhero appears. The one with the blonde hair and the hammer. Thor, the mighty Thor, yes. And, but then, see also, there's the Incredible Hulk. Well, it makes sense, they're BFFs. Then, you have to have seen the last movie to know that. So then, other Marvels. So there's Scarlet Witch, there's Captain America, there's Iron Man, Ant-Man, and they're all appearing. The whole Marvel universe, and somehow Sarah has a winter coat on, and she is stuffing them under her coat. Because she shoplifted comic books. Show us, darling.
I did indeed, I must have.
She show it, Billy. Show it. Thank you so much. You may go back to you. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Yes, reward her. So what is your name? Andrew. Andrew, wait. Someone's thought is interrupting me. It's visual. There's a lot of images spinning around and it's pinging back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and it's landing at you. You, lady. Self-levitate. Yes, join me. Yes. Take a first step out. Yes. Let's encourage her. Oh, glitterati. Look at her, darlings. Look at her. Oh, I am getting such a vibe off of this one. Yes. So, darling, over here.
Thank you.
Over here. We'll take that for you. There you go. So,
Are you gonna give me a refill later?
Yeah.
not for free, darling. What is your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Exactly.
So, Rebecca, this is a compulsion. This is something you love. Love, deeply love. And it's very visual. This is very visual. So if you'd be so good as to take the pen and the pad and draw a representation of this. Let's turn back to back. I don't want to see what you're drawing. And start now, start drawing. Oh. Oh, what else? What else am I seeing? Oh, I'm getting, here we go.
That's another story for another time.
All right, so Rebecca,
Yes.
are you done?
Yeah. It's not Picasso.
Good. But neither was Rembrandt. Yeah, you. If you would kindly hand me the pen. Just the pen, darling. There we are. And now, if you would kindly show everybody what this compulsion is, dear. What is that? What is that, darling?
Well, it's singing. I'm a singer. I perform on stage.
You perform on stage. So I have you performing in Gypsy and Sweeney Todd. Yes, I do. Because musical theater is your compulsion, is it not?
Fuck you. I was watching that. I was getting ready.
Oh my goodness. I'll take that from you. Hold on, Rebecca. So this is yours, a souvenir from the Magic Castle to cherish forever. There's also a trash can right outside. So there you go. Have good seat, pal. All right, so back to Andrew. So there's something very sui generis about him, isn't there not? Yes, international, because this is a someone who likes to travel. And this is a destination. Pick was someplace you've wanted to always travel to. I am getting another country. Another country? In Europe? This is England. We're in London. How many here have been to London? London? Oh, many of you, yes. But you know Buckingham Palace, yes? Because you've all stood outside those gates, looking in. Well, guess what? Andrew's there. He's at Buckingham Palace with you, and you're looking at Andrew. And one of those guards with the furry hats and the red coat says, "Come in, mate." And he opens up that little secret gate and Andrew walks in. But the surprise is you're going in with him through his eyes. You go in, you go through the grand entrance of Buckingham Palace. They open the doors for you. You step up, there's a marble staircase. You go up the marble staircase and they're pointing you down to a long hall. Down that hall. And down that hall is a throne. A porcelain throne. And yes, Queen Elizabeth is on her throne. Flushing. Where on earth is this going? Because now there's a second throne, and it's RuPaul. All right, so we've got two queens flushing. Where on earth is this, Andrew? Could you show everybody, please? What is that?
Flushing Queens.
Flushing Queens in New York! Oh! Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, that was weird even for a Jones show. No. So you may have noticed that Jones uses a lot of words in his show.
Words, I'm so sick of words.
Yes, thank you. Movie star and close personal friend, Julie Andrews. But not all words need to be spoken to be communicated. So I do require another participant. And you know what this means. Someone there, it's her birthday. Kelly? What's her name? Who is there who's got a birthday? What? Kelly? There you are, I see it. Please join me. Let's encourage her, yes? I got your name so wrong. And it is all right, so it's not my fault. That looks like Kelly, yes? But it's Kaylee, right? Oh, sorry. I got, ooh. Somebody just read Jones. All right, so if you'd be so kind, Callie, to take this pad and this pen, and I will tell you what to do in just a moment. So you may not be aware that in the average paperback novel, there's something like 200,000 words. And I have 3 here, and they all have personal meaning for me. So first we've got 1876 by Gore Vidal, one of my favorite political, historical novelists. And then truly, because I am trying to train a juvenile delinquent border collie, The Genius of Dogs. And finally, I have a book here written by a very close college friend, Lala Pettibone, Standing Room Only, and it's very artistique and French, and oh, darling, you look like you could be in Paris. That's for you. Take hold of that. Yes, my dear. And we're going to be here. Dog, cat, dog, cat, dog, cat. That's for you. And who likes a good bodice ripper, a political, but you do. So, so if you'd be so kind as to all of you, open the book to any page that you like and hold it out to me. Hold the book out like so. Brilliant. Very good. Maybe a little more, yeah, there. So, Callie, I'm going to read aloud certain words, but you only need to remember one. Don't write it down, but just remember it in your mind. All right, I'll tell you when to write it down. Here we go. Distance. Important. Speaking. Disprove. Operate. Respectively. Respiration. Expression. Personality. Do you have a word in mind, Callie? Yes? Kindly write that down now. When you're done, I'll take the pen. Hold that close to you. So Callie, I want you now to imagine that you have gone to a movie theater and you have arrived late. So you are in the front row. You're in the front row. And everything is enormous. So see the letters of your word flashing in front of you, one at a time, in no particular order, but they're enormous, Callie. The first letter I'm getting is a P. There's a P in your word. No?
Oh, yes, there is.
That was scary. P. There is an E in your word. Yes? I'm getting R. There's an R in your word. S. S. C. C. No. O. There's an O in your word. No. This doesn't bode well for Jones. So, Callie, the word that you're thinking of is... respectively!
Well, I thought you said respectfully, but...
Close enough! Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Happy birthday. Wish you a happy birthday. So, around this time... oh, wait. You know what? Tell me, is it...
Cocktail talk.
yes, it's cocktail time, darling. Is it too early for a second cocktail?
No.
Jonesy, darling, it's never too early for a cocktail.
So true. Stage star and close personal friend, Florence Lancaster. Still one more, darling. So around this time of night, people often ask Mr. Jones, when did you get bit by the magic bug?
When did you get bit by the magic bug?
Wow, that was so lively. Funny you should ask. Snap with me. I was only 8 years old, standing on the banks of Lake Sheboygan, Wisconsin. The late afternoon sun shone gold on the water, and a mist rose. And from the mist, a voice called Felix. Felix, believe. As you can imagine, I was terrified. I was only 8 years old. So I ran home and hid under my bed. But then I understood it had some sort of a profound mission. So I gathered up my Captain Crunch box top and said to wait for this. The original X-ray Spex, see bones through skin, see through clothing, amazing X-ray vision guaranteed. Yeah, all right, I sense your doubt. I'm going to have to make believers of you, so I do. Oh, I'm loving your furry wrap there, darling. Yes, would you self-levitate and join me? Thank you. Let's encourage her. Oh, thank you. I got the purse. Over here.
I'll take the drink.
You can do it. And what is your name?
Andrea.
And that's like taupe or pink? What is that?
It's a little blush pink.
Blush. It's blush. So, what are you calling yourself tonight?
What am I calling myself?
What name did you have for yourself?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, that's exactly what you were calling yourself at the celebrity brunch we held together 2 weeks ago.
I know, it's wonderful to see you again.
Yes, I know. It is, darling. And it truly is. She wore a blush gown, I recall. It was blush. So anyway, at the celebrity brunch, there are about 50 or so of our celebrity friends. And here they all are. So we've got Cher. Yes, Cher, I invite Cher to everything. I sing Walking in Memphis all the time. Meryl was there, Lady Gaga, Amelia Clark, you know, without a dragon you wouldn't recognize her. And there's J-Lo, of course. However, some of our celebrity friends left early at about 12:30, even though the party just started at 11:30. So I'll put them in my hand and you tell me when to stop when you're remembering who left early. And who was it? This pile, this pile. Cher, always the first to go. One more time. Who left now at 1:30?
Lady Gaga.
No, it's just big. How did she know that? She remembered. Yeah, that's it. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
And who left? That one's Regina King. Gaga stayed. However, there was one who stayed at the very end and ate every last scrap of food and drank every last bit of cocktail. So you will hover your finger over here because you will definitely remember who this celebrity was. That one there. Take that, look at it, don't show anyone else. I will turn away. Hold that close to your heart. And here we go. Well, wait, I have to admit this only works about 27% of the time. Let's hope this is one of those times. Oh, sir. Very daring indeed. Oh, fantastic. Oh, what beautiful bone structure. And her skull. It's as if it was carved by Michelangelo. And then there's her pulsating gray matter. Yes. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now, if you would be so kind as to hold that up to your forehead, because I would like to capture who our celebrity friend is with an art form that I learned from my French-Canadian grandfather, Henri Jean-Paul Olivier Vadepunker Jones.
Yes.
There we Yeah, so fantastic. If you'd be so good as to show everybody who that celebrity friend who stayed at the Daily. Who is that, my dear? Oh, Simon, of course. Simon Cowell. So, darling, the next time that someone asks you to believe in magic, do believe this is for you. Thank you so much, fantastic. Thank you. Let's reward her. So, we have come to the end of the Jones Show. And for whatever powers that you think I might have, do know that I am nothing without all of you. But I am still Felix Jones. So, thank you. Come on, let's all talk outside. Let's go.